sure are a lot of stars up there. Hey, speaking of which, dear Tim and Moby, how did the universe get here? Thanks, Iris. Any ideas, Moby? Well, no one really knows what was happening before the universe came into being, and almost every religion has its own set of beliefs about creation. But most astronomers agree that something called the Big Bang Theory explains what happened at the very beginning of the universe. According to the Big Bang Theory, the universe started up around 14 billion years ago. Back then, all the stuff in the universe was packed together in one dense point called a singularity. It's hard to imagine, but that little ball contained all the elements that would make up the universe as we know it. Now, no one is really sure why, but this singularity exploded, sending not just matter, but also space and time flying in all directions. That cosmic explosion is what we call the Big Bang. It was real hot at first, about 10,000 million degrees. After things cooled down a bit, the first stars and galaxies began to form. All the matter and energy in the universe continued to expand from that initial burst, and it's still expanding to this day. The Big Bang Theory explains why. Okay, alright. Imagine you decide to bake some raisin bread. I don't care if you don't like raisin bread, it's just an example. Anyway, when you put the raisin bread in the oven, the raisins are pretty close together. As the bread cooks, it expands, and the raisins get farther and farther apart. There's really no center to it. Everything's just getting farther and farther away from everything else. You can think of the planets and stars and galaxies in the universe as raisins in a really big loaf of raisin bread that is constantly expanding. What? No, it's not going to get burnt. It's just an example. Like other scientific theories, the Big Bang Theory is more than just a guess. In science, a theory is an interpretation of how some process works based on lots of hard evidence. Of course, the Big Bang wasn't always so widely accepted. It was first proposed in 1927 by a Belgian priest and astronomer named Georges Lemaitre, who proposed that the universe started in a giant explosion. There have been other theories about how the universe began, too. One was called the steady state model, and it said that there didn't necessarily have to be a beginning to the universe. Matter just sort of appeared. But a few years after Lemaitre came out with his theory, American astronomer Edwin Hubble discovered major evidence supporting the Big Bang. His observations suggested that not only is everything in the universe moving away from everything else, but that all matter has taken the same amount of time to get to where it is today, all starting off from a single position. Later in the 1960s, and especially in the 1990s, several radio telescopes provided even more concrete proof that the Big Bang Theory is correct. In fact, one telescope was able to look so far into the distant universe that it actually found leftovers of the radiation given off by the Big Bang. No, it's awesome. Isn't it amazing how scientists are all discovering new things about this universe of ours? I mean, you never know when...